Sick and tired of the fret of spending years and years in purgatory?
Are you worried that your awful sins will damn you to hell?
Well, get your sorry ass down to indulgeyourself.com.
Where we sell the latest and greatest relics to save you from years and years of endless suffering, pain, and torture in the fiery pits of hell.
Introducing our latest product, the nipples of St. Teresa. These nips were ripped straight off the body of Theresa May.
Not May, Saint Teresa, you banoodle. Now a word from our happy customers.
The nipples have changed my life. Ever since I got cholera from the fecal matter in the village well, I haven't been able to work and therefore pay my tithe. I was worried that I'll end up in purgatory for eternity, but now, thanks to indulgeyourself.com, I have the nipples to get me straight into heaven.
Do you want me to look at the camera, or can I? Late one evening, I was going to fetch some water from the village well when I saw a figure squatting over it. I never reported the matter, the fecal matter, to authorities. Now, the whole village has cholera, including me. I felt partly responsible for this. But now that I have my St. Teresa nipples, I know heaven is just a death away. Who has 2 thumbs and isn't going to purgatory? This guy. Thanks, indulgeyourself.com.
I'm so glad I went to indulgeyourself.com. Ever since I bought my St. Teresa's nipples, I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. I no longer have to worry about all the time I'd have been spending in purgatory for defecating in the village well and giving everyone cholera. Thanks, indulgeyourself.com.
Why, thank you very much. Terms and conditions apply. This is Ye Olde News with Georgina Kivlahan. Breaking news this morning. A new Tudor mystery has sprung out of nowhere. Richard Hunne has been found hanging in his prison cell. But there's a conspiracy behind this. People are saying this wasn't in fact a suicide. Murder. This comes as a shock to everyone who has not been keeping up with the Kardashians, but keeping up with the case of Richard Hunne. We all know he refused to hand in his child's christening robe for his mortuary fee, but who would have thought it had come to this? Could the church really have been responsible for a murder? Many people seem to think so. We now have Kate over in the streets of London at the moment investigating the matter. Kate, can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear, George.
So what have you been getting up to in London, Kate?
I'm in London today interviewing the public to get their opinion on the tragic events that took place in Richard Hunne's prison cell. Let's go and find some people to interview. Oh, these people look rather distressed. They probably heard the sad news. Excuse me.
Oh,
do you mind if I interview you for Ye Olde News Station?
Yeah, sure.
What's your name?
Agnes Dale.
So, I guess you've heard the tragic news. So, what's your opinion? Was Richard Hunne brutally murdered, or was it a tragic suicide?
Sorry, but who is that?
What about you? Do you know about the situation?
Sorry about that, but we got to go.
Right, okay, George, we're going to go back to the studio while we find people who actually know what's going on. Sorry about that.
Oh, looks like Kate's having a few problems at the moment. So to pass the time, we should be having a nice sneak peek of next week's book club. Here we have one of my favourite books, Mein Kampf by Adolf Hitler. And hopefully you should be moving on to that and you'll all enjoy it as much as I did. Oh, sounds like Kate's ready for us.
Yeah, hello, George. I'm here with people who are actually involved in the matter at hand, so we know that they know what's going on. With me, I have Cameron of Aragon and this priest. Cameron is the police guard who discovered Richard Hunne's body. So, Cameron, what was it like discovering the dead body?
Well, I was just going around these here 4th Felt, and I found this dead body, blood everywhere. But supposedly he was hung, so I don't know why there was blood.
So, was it a murder or a suicide?
I would say it's a murder.
Okay, so Patrick, the priest, what's your say on the matter?
No. It was definitely a suicide. The church would never do such a thing. 'Cause he didn't give in his child's clothes.
So you've been accused of torturing him because he didn't give his son's christening robes, and you've also been accused of killing him. What say you on this matter?
I have nothing else to say.
Thank you.
So thank you, Kate. There were some great interviews for you all there. So that's it from us on the Richard Hunne case. Until next week, thank you very much. Stay classy, Lindsay. Guys, just let me in now. Can you actually let me in now?
Sorry, that's funny.
Oh, George, did you finish your history essay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please let me in.
What am I saying?
A new Tudor mystery.
A new Tudor mystery has sprung out of nowhere.
Yes.
Okay. A new Tudor history. Richard Hunne. Richard Hunne. Okay. Richard Hunne has been found hanging in his prison cell. Richard Hunne. Are you filming now? Okay. Okay. This has come as a shock to everyone who has not been keeping in.
No.
No.
Okay, wait.
All right, thank you, Kate. There were some amazing interviews there. So that's with.
You just when you walk past, you just be like, "Hey, George." Go. Sorry.
Oh, George, did you finish the history essay?
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't. It's really...
Wait, no, film that bit. Wait, film when he's gone. Poke your head out. Poke your head out. Do something. Okay, that is great.
You don't stop the rockin' to the bang bang boogie. Say up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Now what you hear is not a
Pay my tithes.